Hey, what's up? My name is Jide Jblaze, and I played the role Olauton in House of God.
I play Enyoju, the wife of God, one of the wives of God.
Well, I played the character of Oba Amobioju.
My character is Olukoye, one of the brothers of House of God.
King Abiodun actually ended Bashorunga.
The story go back in Olauton the Merciless, is the firstborn son of Gar, is the most feared warrior in all of Oyo, and is the leader of the warriors of the Oyo kingdom. Lesson is when you're bad, you're bad. The good is always going to overcome the bad. That's pretty much what it is. So I think for me, it's actually more or less the stages of preparation, because immediately after the auditions and the readings, we concluded I was playing Olauton. My junior brothers include Shane Wakindele, 38. These guys are way bigger than I am. Being the most feared warrior in Oyo, I needed to look the part. I was really, really small in stature as of that time. I had to gain about 15 kg, which also required me going to the gym for about 2 months consistently and, get buffed up. During one of the meetings, I can remember the director, feeling my arms, and she was like, you still need to gain up. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm working on it. And then when we got on set and I had a scene with Ibrahim Chata, just before the scene, that was literally my first scene on set, she felt my hand and she was like, yo, your arms feel like stone. I'm like, yeah, you said we should buff up for a reason, so we're here. And at that point in time, everything felt a bit light. I can remember dislocating Ibrahim Chata's hand in that scene, and we had to, fix it. He did say I should push, but the truth is I didn't even realize I was pushing that hard because everything felt light at that point in time. We had dumbbells on set. I had to learn how to ride a horse. So the truth is, doing all of this preparation pretty much got me into becoming Olauton. Olauton is always angry in the film. Pretty much like a month before the set, I was already Olauton. I became Olauton even before I got on set. And that was quite important for me because I also do understand how big the project is and how impactful Olauton is in the film. Yeah, we had that conversations. We also had a language consultant on set because obviously we had to speak Yoruba every time, A to Z, and then we learned that there are different kinds of Yoruba. There's the one from Oyo, there's one from this, and no, that's not our Yoruba. And Ibrahim Chata was extremely, extremely helpful to us on set. The older folks on set were very helpful. They were not mean to us. They carried us along and they actually treated us like their kids. Femi Branch was wonderful on set to us, and I had a lot of scenes with him also because he was my dad. He is my dad in the film. So yeah, and then the director obviously, did put us through and showed us who and who to also talk to whenever we needed guidance. At the point in time, I thought it was just going to be Bashorunga, to be honest, because I'm familiar with the term Bashorunga. So yeah, it could probably have been Bashorunga. Or, Idilega, something like that.
Excited. Well, to be honest, I was a jealous wife. I hated that he wanted to marry the Nupe girl. But I just love that I was given the opportunity to express my creativity as an actor on this project. It's a great preservation of our heritage, our history, and a great representation of the Yoruba culture. So it is going to remind people that Yoruba has a rich, wealthy history, and there are so many lessons to learn. Don't be a wicked person. Don't be a greedy person. There are just so many moral lessons that are going to make people understand better ways to live, better ways to coexist amongst themselves, and a great way to preserve our heritage as Yoruba. Absolutely. Bolale Austin Peters is a fantastic actor's director. So everything you saw was our creative prowess plus BAP's touch, of course.
The King Amobioju is one of the kings. One of the kings that Bashorunga just murdered, So, but actually, wow. Just like my name implies, Amobioju. When he told me to do something, I said, no, I will not do. And eventually, I won't say so much. You have to see what happens to my character, It's an epic story, but told in such a way that both the Gen Z and, the old schools will enjoy. It's something that everybody will love. You always see something you would love, and eventually the concept, the message of the story is for all and sundry.
I think it's just an easy platform for those that are actually do not know the story of Bashorunga, because watching this movie will totally educate you. Who is Bashorunga? What does he do? How powerful was he, and how he was captured? So all these answers will be found in Bashorunga. So it will obviously shape the history of Yoruba. Trust me, it cuts across all categories of audience will love this movie. I can tell you. Trust me.
I'm the king now, King Nuridan. I'm all King Nuridan. I feel great. Wonderful story, wonderful acting, wonderful actors. So I'm privileged. I'm happy to be a part of it. Yeah. Every audience. It cut across. Although it's rated 18, but I feel people who truly love the cultural value of Nigeria, of Africa, who celebrate this. It is worth celebrating. Yeah. Teach a lot of lessons. Power is transient, like everyone has been saying. Number one, and secondly, don't underrate any woman. Women are also powerful in their own sphere, and I like the fact that you can't reign forever, no champion forever. So get that in your head. If it is your time, use it well. You know the clock is moving around. 12, 1 is coming, 2 is coming, 3 is coming. So whatever you have now, use it judiciously. That's just it.